What is up, Farmstrong Nation? I have another success story. Pretty pumped. I was on the tractor and I'm doing P90X chest, shoulders and tries. And my buddy John is doing it too. And I was like, hey John, you want to come over and work out? And we just got done working out. We got our pumps on. I don't know, John, you want to flex for the camera? There you go.
Too white.
I know, we're all white, right? What I love about John is he's been absolutely crushing my challenge group. He's lost 22 pounds.
22 pounds.
Yeah, and what I love about John is he's been helping other people get results too, which is really cool. But John, I want to go back to kind of your day one, and when you and I met. Tell me like kind of where you were in life and why you were ready. Because one thing about John, when he started, he was freaking ready. And talk to me about what caused you to be ready and kind of your state of mind at that point.
Well, I was just like, I had finally at a point where I decided that no one's going to feel sorry for me about where I'm at in life.
Yeah.
And I'm being successful in my job, in my career, but I'm not being successful in where I want to be with my body.
Yeah.
And there's days that I felt sorry for myself, but I knew nobody was going to feel sorry for me. So I was like, I reached out on Facebook and I decided, it's time to have someone help me get where I need to be. And kind of hit the ground running. When I'm in something, I'm 100% and I'm going to do it. But, I was just tired of feeling sorry for myself when, there's nothing anybody's going to change unless I take the right steps. So.
Got it. Well, I love about John is his story resonates so much with my story. If you guys know my story, like competitive dancer, and then made a tough decision to retire, kind of way before I wanted to, and it left a hole. And John has somewhat of a similar story. So why don't you talk about your football career and how that ended, and then how this is like almost a comeback story for you.
Right. Yeah. When I was straight out of high school, I got the opportunity to play semi-professional football.
That's awesome.
I knew I wasn't going to go to college because I didn't have the grades, which bummed me out. It was my dream to go play college ball. Everybody wants to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
From the semi-pro football, I got the chance to go play arena football, and which was amazing. You're working hard, you're trying to get a paycheck, to play,
right.
to get paid, to get paid, and finally in a game I didn't have my head on a swivel, and I got a concussion so bad that I got knocked out. And I finished that season, and I decided it was time to not go back because you don't want to mess with your head. So
right.
I didn't really have a lot to say, and my football career was done. It was over with, and that was my life. I was football. John was football. It wasn't John plays football. John was football. So
right.
When I lost that, I kind of lost everything. Working out wasn't a priority. Because I wasn't trying to get a paycheck anymore for being in shape. So, it took everything away from me. Everything that I thought I had, it kind of took it away. So, doing this again, I haven't really told anybody, but I'm thinking about going back for one more season so I can end on my own terms. But I'm finally in the right body, the right mindset that I can go do that again. And it's thanks to getting healthy and getting fit again. So
yeah.
It's kind of my comeback.
It's awesome, man, and it's just so inspiring to watch because John has just taken this to heart, and he shows up every day. He's getting the results, and he's also getting his family on board, which I think is really cool because it's not just you. And when he decided to join me, he decided to join as a coach, and you're a natural coach in your life, right? You coach. What is it, 8th grade?
Youth football.
Yeah, youth football. So he has this coach, he has this helping gene. And so when he was ready, not only was he ready, but you got your mom and you got your sister and your sister's fiance. So talk to me about your little group that you formed and how you guys all hold each other accountable.
Yeah, so my mom was, she was always kind of on Beachbody already. And then I finally, I hit the ground running. I posted on Facebook, my mom said, I know a guy, and it was Andy. So I got in contact with Andy the next day. We met 2 days later for dinner, and I started 2 days after that. And that day that I started, my mom came and worked out with me.
Yeah.
And so we did the 21-day fix together, and we were just crushing it. And I finally got to the point my sister finally decided it wasn't some gimmick, and she was ready to work. So
right.
I got her signed up as a coach, and her boyfriend got on board too. And it just kind of sprung this our family's so close anyway, that it just kind of sprung this thing for the four of us that we'd hold each other accountable, and they could all look to me as their coach, and I talk to them every day about their goals and what they want to do, and within that, my sister's lost like 10 pounds at this point, but looks like 20. Her boyfriend is down a few, but he's getting his vascularity back, and he's just looking more lean than since I've known him. My mom has quit smoking, so it's sprung even more than just the fitness. It's sprung, just like this healthy lifestyle. So it's amazing, it's being able to hold these people accountable and get them the results they want. When they're putting in the effort, it's second to none.
So you're down 22 pounds, but how many pounds has your decision to change your life or get healthy spread? Because you've created this momentum in your own life that other people are latching onto and getting their own results. So how much is the total weight loss from your decision?
We're right around 70 pounds at this point.
Like crazy.
I think
in like 2 months, right?
Yeah, with like 8 people. So it's like, I'm leading the pack, but I think that I'm putting in like way more work than I thought I could really do, and it inspires myself to want to do more.
Totally.
And right now I've kind of plateaued a little bit, but I'm getting way more incredibly stronger. And I think there's 8 people that I'm coaching at this point and we're somewhere around 70 pounds in 2 months.
Awesome.
So
it's just incredible.
Yeah.
And so you're my newest inductee into my hashtag 1% club, where I've set up on this mission to help the world lose 2,000 pounds, and any of my clients who loses 20 pounds, that's 1% of the group total, and you're in 22, so you're in my 1% club. But that's just a checkpoint for you. That's not where you're going.
Absolutely.
So where's the final goal? What does this lifestyle look for you long term? And where are you in your journey, and where do you want to go?
I'm nowhere close to where I want to be, but it's a long road, and it's been good so far, and it's been rough. But my original goal was 200 pounds because I haven't been down that low since I went into high school. I was a freshman at like 215 pounds. So it's like I was a big kid, and I was very athletic. But my new goal is at least 199. I haven't been there since middle school. I was a huge kid, and so at least if I make it to 199, if I can stay there and stay around 205, I'll be happy. But I want to break down to 199 for sure.
So you're chasing a goal you haven't been since middle school.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? And I have no doubt John's gonna get it. He's so consistent. He crushes everything, and I just worked out with him. He works out with intensity and pushes himself. Pushed me. It was a great workout buddy today. And John, I don't know, you flex, and people caught a little bit of that tattoo, but why don't you show the whole tattoo and tell me what the Happiness Project means to you?
I don't know, it might be a little too bright.
There you go. You get in that. I mean, he's got Happiness Project tattooed on each bicep. So what does that represent in your life, and what does that mean to you?
It's just like, and there's a book about it, and I didn't know till after I got the tattoo, and someone's like, "Did you read the book?" And I was like, "No, what's this book?" But it's my happiness project, and I believe everybody needs to find their happiness project.
Love that.
And chase it. They need to set a goal or multiple goals, all these goals in life for them and their family about, chasing dreams and, making them realities. And if you don't have those dreams, then you're going to be stagnant like where I was. And, my happiness project is exactly what I'm doing right now. It's getting fit, getting other people fit. My coach recognizes that, and he pushes me harder than I could ever imagine. But it's just it's hard to explain. I recommend reading the book because it's a great read. But personal development. It's not just in the weight room or just at work. It's your family life. If you're married, being a good spouse and being a good father, brother, sister. It's everything. And if you're not chasing happiness, you're sad. And you're bored and everything. You don't have time in the day to do things, and until you're trying to actually chase that happiness. Everybody wants to be happy, but nobody knows what their happiness project entails until you really think about it. And you got to write it down. You got to make a checklist of what's in your happiness project and what's going to make you happy. And it's hard, and it takes a lot of time. It probably took a week for me to even start a checklist because you don't know where to start.
Yeah.
It's been important.
Well, if you believe in it enough to get it tattooed on you, and then, just watching John, the way he shows up and represents the Happiness Project every day in the challenge groups and just his general life, and the way he shares things that he's been given, and he's learning with other people. It's very inspiring to me, and something that has definitely helped me. So, John, last thing, like, what words of advice would you have? Because that time where you reached out on Facebook and was like, hey, does anybody know of a coach? You're looking for a coach, you're ready. What advice would you have if somebody's ready? If somebody's thinking about getting healthy, is on the verge of changing their life, what do you say to them in that moment?
Do it. It sounds way easier said than done, but just do it. Don't hesitate. Once you reach out, people kind of count on you, and people do want to see you succeed.
Totally.
They want, they'll follow your posts on Facebook every day if that's what keeps you accountable. But if you reach out to me, I'll be there for you. And if you have a good coach, he'll be there for you, or she'll be there for you. But do it. Don't hesitate. You got to hit the ground running, because it's hard. 21-day fix is, it's supposed to be intermediate. It's supposed to be fairly simple, but it's hard.
Yeah.
In P90X, it's insane. But you got to show up every day, and you got to believe in yourself. And believe that you can reach these goals. I didn't think, before I thought about starting this, I didn't think I could be back down to 228 pounds. There's no way. I'm almost 260 pounds. But once you start doing it, you're good to go, and then you'll inspire other people, and then you'll be maybe in my shoes where you can start coaching other people and helping people make their dreams. But you just got to do it. You can't wait, because you only get to live for so long,
Totally.
So you just got to do it.
Well, health is contagious. John is super contagious with the momentum he provides and the Happiness Project, the way that he lives that. John, I just want to acknowledge you for your hard work, for your dedication, for showing up, for being a member of the 1% Club, because I know that doesn't just happen. That's something you got to go out and earn, and you've earned it. And you're on day 36. What day of P90X are you on? I've never had a client finish P90X, and John's making a run at it.
I'd be on day 38 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, 38. I'd be on day 38.
So he's over a third of, almost halfway there, getting close to halfway there. And still ways to go, but he's got his eyes on that 200, that 199, and then that day 90 of P90X. So if you see John, or just, hey, give him some encouragement. And spending time around John, if you want to join our next challenge group, is very contagious, because not only do you get my coaching, but you just get some of the Happiness Project in those groups too. It will help you. It's a big group of people all helping each other. And I just want to thank you again, John, for bringing that to the group, because it's a special place because of your contributions. So,
thank you.
Any last words for Facebook land? Any parting words of advice?
If you didn't work out today, you better get it in.
Do it today.
It's almost late.
I
don't know what time it is actually, but just go get your workout in.
There you go. Go crush it today.
So,
all right, man. Well, I appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next time.